It is a hot day today. Look at Johnny the squirrel and his buddy Go. They just jumped out the trees behind me. Yes, once again, we are back in Dee's favorite place, my garden. But before we get started, I want y'all to come with me. I'm going to introduce y'all to the drink of the day. The drink of the day is by yours truly, my little brother. Um, this is a fresh smoothie. It is made with pineapples, bananas, lemons, limes, and ginger. It has a lot of ginger in it. It's really good. So anytime you can, make sure you get your oxygen in anytime you can. This is full of anti-inflammation, antiviral, and oxygen, so make and antibacterial. So make sure you get it in so it can work for you, not against you, family. Okay, this is my drink of the day. Okay, now we're gonna get in the garden. That's Before we go on, family, I want to give all honor, all glory, and all praises to our our Abba and our Ama in heaven above. Wah, we love you and we praise you. Tawada. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am so honored, family. So honored. So honored. So like I said in my last video, we have some work to do. We're going to go around the garden and look at everything. But as far as you can see, as far as what I can see, we have good news and we have bad news. So let's take a look. Okay. So starting with our pepper plants. They look pretty good. We lost a flower, but overall they started to bloom, so they look good. There's nothing growing on them, so they're looking pretty good. Our okra is looking great. We lost a flower. Remember, we had 3 okra, but we lost one, so that's okay. We're gonna have more, because this one is look like we might have one back there. Our radish tops have not grew any new stems or anything, so we might lost our radishes, so we might have to start over. Pineapple is looking great. Our pepper and our thyme is doing good. Seems like the wind has broke our little stem at the top of our thyme, so I will be taking our little flower in and drying it because it is broke, so we will dry the thyme. Look at this, we're doing pretty good. Our flowers is getting big, so hopefully we will have some fruit soon. Our blueberries are doing good. As far as you can see, we do need to do some work here. Excuse me. We do need to do some work here. Excuse me. We need to free the bottom. As you can see, I have mulch and the dirt a little too high, so just like we did with the grapes, we're gonna like kind of bevel it. We're gonna free it so it can have circulation and it won't get wet, and we will bevel it and bring it and have a border, and we will water the border to try to keep the bottom dry. And we might won't have to lay the straw down like we did with the grapes, because the berry plant, the blueberries at this point looks high enough. Okay, as you can see here, we have a dilemma. We're going to have to move the mint plant back in the shade. She's doing good. She has her flowers, but her leaves are not enjoying the heat. So she will be getting moved to the table over there in the shade. Okay? So yes. Um, our basil will be getting moved. Sweet basil is not fond of the sun. As you can see, we have to do some trimming here and here, which we will be doing. But our purple basil, as you can see, they are loving the sun. They stretched out like nobody's business. Do you hear me? Look at that. Okay, this has me a little sad. As far as you can see, the white spots has spreaded to more leaves since a couple of days ago. So when you see this now, when I recorded the other day, yes, I could have cut it, but I stated that I was going to wait for you guys. So since I didn't cut it, then it spreaded, and I seen it yesterday when I watered them, but I did not cut them. I said I would be recording today, and I was going to get up at 6 this morning and do it, but I overslept, so here we are. So yes. So I'm feeling bad because, as you can see, it spreaded to more leaves. If you do not take action, you will lose your whole plant. Okay. Now our flowers are doing really good. I keep forgetting the name of this flower. It's like an anichi flower. I think I'm saying that right, but it has a lot of medicinal purposes. I believe this is an anichi flower. This is our African, I think I'm saying that right. This is our African daisies family. We are sprouting a flower, a flower. We are sprouting a flower, a flower. Hey, we getting a flower family. Okay, as you can see, I get excited when a baby starts to bloom because that means I'm doing something right. And to be honest, I'm spending more time in my garden. Every day I was spending maybe every other day or every 2 days, and I will water them like every other day, but I wasn't out here speaking to them, playing music, playing 432 the job, just interacting with them, and just remembering that they are alive. Like, you have to nurture your plants if you want them to live and survive and be productive. You have to nurture them. You just can't leave them and let them be. They need nurturing. So I've just been out here every day, and I have seen a change within my plants since I've been out here, because I was able to catch things that were attacking them and messing with them, and that were really affecting them. And if you don't come out and check on them often, then you're gonna miss a lot of things, like what happened to our bean plants. Okay, if you're not checking on your plants every day, you're not going to have plants. And if I would have just kept the attitude like all their plants, they're cool, like, what if they were in the wild? Then who would care for them? Then if I would have kept that attitude, with the plants, then all of my plants would have died. I only had 2, even though I planted 4. I planted 4 seeds and I got 2 plants. I was a little disappointed getting 2, but I was excited because I got something. I was hurt because they were going to die, but I was happy because they were beneficial, because even though they were dying, something else was able to live. That sounds weird, but it's nature, and I began to learn again, or able to see that life matters even to the littlest thing. And that's why I don't want to use chemicals and pesticides. I want to use something natural in my garden, because I don't want to kill anything. We had a bird give birth, have an egg, put her nest right in our little place right up there. We had a little baby bird, and after like 3 weeks, less than a month, the little baby flew away. But it was a pleasure to see that. The baby bird flew out the nest. It was chilling on the arm of the chair. I'm running around the whole yard catching the baby bird, putting it back in the nest, just for the little bird to fly away. You can't. My brother like, why you interfering with nature? And I'm like, I am kind of interfering with nature, but I say all that to say treasure what's around you. Doesn't matter if you mess up. I've messed up a couple of times in this garden. As long as you try, and try again. Okay, just keep trying. And as long as you put the effort and the attention and the dedication into what you're doing, it's gonna work. And we have to get this done because we need to rest. The Sabbath is coming, so we need to rest, family. So we're gonna hurry up and do this. We're gonna do it accurately. We're gonna do it right, so we don't hurt the plants. You don't want to hurt your plants. You don't want to damage them while you're treating them, while you're trimming them, while you're taking care of them, family. Okay, so let's get back to it, and then we're gonna get to work. Okay, so I didn't cut the tomato off. Still there. They still looking good, but you see it's looking like starting to wilt. We're gonna take that off. Grapes looking good. I gotta cut a few leaves. You can see we got a few grapes that wilted, which I knew that was gonna happen because they were the ones that were wet. They were getting wet by the soil, so I knew they were gonna go bad. But hey, no sweat, family, because look what we have in the background, baby. Background, baby, look what's coming in the background, baby. They coming up, baby. Them grapes coming up, which is good, so no need to fear. We got it. They growing good. They growing good. Okay. Pepper's doing good. Look, I didn't even see that little guy. He was hiding. I just seen him today. He just hiding under that leaf. Just hiding. Look, treated this. And look how them leaves growing just as good. So we know this. They are doing good. I still don't remember, but that is okay because we got some leaves, honey child, and they is growing, family. That's fine. We're going to take some of this lemongrass. I'm going to show y'all how to cut it, how to bind the ends of it. I want to cut it. I don't want to take it out the soil. I'm just going to harvest some, tie it at the ends, and then hang it up to dry so I can use it in about a week or so. We're going to make a product with that. I'm not sure what we're going to make. We probably make a tea or a rub or something with it. We're going to make something. We're going to be creative and make something. Okay? Our oregano is looking good, and that's good. Rosemary looking like she loving it. And this sun, she doing good. Our other bell peppers is doing good. We still only got one on this plant, but it's getting big. Two over here, they getting big. So yeah, our lettuce still looking. We gotta redo the lettuce. I'm good. I'm happy, but I know it can be doing better because it was doing way better than that. Okay, y'all see the green beans? Yes, we got some more beans that's coming in. It's beans, but it could be more beans. I'm happy for the beans that we have. As you can see at the bottom, since I treated the plant, which I haven't sprayed the mix that we talked about in the last video, it's actually doing a lot better, and it is actually growing, and it's getting darker, which is a good thing. That means it's getting more chlorophyll and everything in the plant. I see this green bean has actually started to dehydrate, which is really not good, and that really doesn't look good. So I'm gonna cut the green bean off. Now this is hurting me because I really gotta figure out what's going with my hibiscus because I really don't like it. So I think I might take her out of here tomorrow because I'm not happy with it. I'm not happy with her. That's like, we're gonna trim her, but I think I'm gonna take her out the whole pot. We're gonna plant something, so I'm gonna show y'all how I mix my soil. It's gonna be real quick. We're gonna trim and we're gonna mix soil and plant something real quick. As you can see, the pomegranate, she's doing pretty good. In a couple of days, we're gonna take this crab weed out. We're gonna dig that up, and we're going to be putting lining around the tree, so the grass and stuff does not affect her. Gonna be mowing, doing all that. Then we're gonna re-put the black mulch down so it look a lot better and things like that. Because right now it's not looking too good around her, but I know what I want her to look like and everything. And at the bottom, we're gonna do the same thing to her as I talked about. We're gonna do to the blueberry bush, and as we did to the grape bush already, I'm gonna go over there and show y'all what we did to the what I did to the grape. I mean, what I did, yeah, to the grape bush. Then we're gonna do to the blueberry bush. Okay. Then we're gonna get started mixing some soil. We're gonna get started mixing some soil. Okay. This is what I say, we're gonna bevel it, right? So this soil was leveled straight to here, all the way up, which was really wrong.
Yeah, y'all better come and do something with this feud. It ain't finna just sit here. Feud nest is already on it already.
Okay. Okay, so we're not gonna do this now. Since my mama just came out and told me I need to do something with this fruit, we're actually gonna go inside. It's not fruit, it's the rinds from the fruit that my brother just made the smoothie. We're actually gonna go inside, and where I'm going to show you how to make a steam, a fumigation for COVID, for you can do for your family. So every time when y'all go out, be around people, when you come back in the house, after you can do this before you take a shower, but you can do it before, after you take a shower. But have everyone in your house fumigate. You can do this once or twice a week. If you go out, if you don't go out, you know, just incorporate this to you every day. Okay, let's go.